We are now live on YouTube, starting us up on Zero Rumble. And let's see here. Good morning, hello, or good afternoon. Welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. I am Xander.
I am Caillou by Boshi.
Golden Loon.
And you, viewer, of course, are you. Thank you for coming in and watching us. Today is Friday, aka Friday, January 16th, 2026. This show is about interesting and important events that happened today throughout the annals of recorded history, starting with, on the year 1458 BC, so that's many years ago. Hatshepsut died at the age of 50 and was buried in the Valley of the Kings, so it sounds like he was a pharaoh and everything. 27 BC, what do we got here? The title of Augustus was bestowed upon Gaius Julius Caesar Octavian by the Roman Senate. From the other source, it says Gaius Julius Caesar Octavianus was granted the title Augustus by the Roman Senate, marking the beginning of the Roman Empire. So happy birthday, Roman Empire. Now, did you not hear the first one?
I did not.
It was in 1458 BC.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, talking about an Egyptian king. Yeah. Moving on up to 378, General Siaj Kak conquered Tikal, enlarging the domain of King Spear Thrower Owl of Tenochtitlan.
King Spear Thrower?
Owl. Mesoamerica.
Yeah.
So, like, you remember, like, all those Native Americans, they had names like Dances with Wolves, Running Buffalo, Vomits a Lot, I don't know. So, anyway, Sir Muffin, would you care to read a couple?
Yeah. In 550, Gothic War between 535 and 552, the Ostrogoths under King Totila, I think that's, Totila, conquered Rome after a long siege by bribing the Lizer, I don't know how to pronounce that name, garrison.
Yeah, Isaurian. So basically, they were the guards. So they got bribed, and so it's kind of interesting how on the same date we have the founding of the Roman Empire and then the fall of it. It's many years apart.
True.
Kind of weird.
It's staged.
Yeah, I know. Maybe. You know. I mean, well, like, have you been following anything involving the Tartarian Empire, the Mud Flood? Like a bunch of stuff that has been at least new to me. Like, have you been aware of it or following any of that?
I have no clue. What are you
if I get reminded, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to get together a lot more, dude. Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. But what else do we got here?
In 1120, the Council of Nubilis is held, establishing the earliest surviving written laws of the Crusader Kingdom of Jerusalem. Oh.
All right.
Now Israel.
Yeah, well, I still view it as in Palestine. But,
Yeah, same.
thank you. But interesting, because we spoke about the siege of Jerusalem yesterday, and that was also the founding of the Knights Templar, right? Was that yesterday?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. From our other source here, 1275, Edward I permitted his mother, Eleanor of Provence, to expel the Jews from the towns of Worcester, Marlborough, Cambridge, and Gloucester. Why? What? And is this where we get the cigarette name, Marlborough? Like,
The cigarette.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I doubt it. But, yeah,
Smoking
I don't know,
darts.
maybe.
Yeah. 1349, we have the Basel Massacre. Dozens to hundreds of Jews were burnt to death by Christians after being accused of causing the Black Death. We've been talking about that over the past couple of days. This is actually a statue right here of Octavian. You're not going to be able to see this, Kaio, because I'm going to pull this off of this thing here. So I'm going to figure this for the viewer here and for the loon. This is a statue of that guy.
Yeah.
And
Is it the pictures that you're showing right now, right?
yes.
Yeah.
No. I pulled it off of that because I have my share screen on this window, but I pulled it off and made a new window so you wouldn't be able to see it. That's why I said that. But what was this again? I don't think we've gotten to this one. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put this back in here. What else do we got here? 1362. If you would like to take that, Kaio.
Yeah. In 1362, a great storm tide in the North Sea destroys the German island of Strand island of Strand and the city of whatever that German name is. I'm not going to pronounce that.
Rungholt, it seems.
Well,
Yeah,
Rungholt. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
when in doubt, enunciate.
Wonder what a storm
Yeah.
tide is, though. Just really high tides and a storm?
We have something from the other source here. It says St. Marcellus's flood killed at least 25,000 people on the shores of the North Sea.
Okay.
Yeah, the Great Storm Tide. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Just a weird way to say it.
Yeah. 1412, the Medici family was appointed official banker of the papacy. Oh, here we go. Oh. 1492, the first grammar school of modern language, the first grammar of a modern language, Spanish, was presented to Queen Isabella. So not grammar school, but the first grammar period. And that's pretty interesting. We're seeing the evolution of a language.
Yeah.
You know, Espanol. Not the Mexican Espanol, but the actual Espanol.
Spain, yeah.
Real Spain, yeah. 1493, Christopher Columbus left the New World and set sail for Spain. So on his way back, after discovering it. 1531, what do we got here? Here it is. Okay, is this it? Yeah. I don't know why I have this highlighted. Oh, that's why. If you want to read it.
You want me to, yeah. Okay. In 1531, English Reformation Parliament second sitting.
Yep. And normally I wouldn't put that in there, but from the other source it says here, just 6 years later, we have Bigots' Rebellion, an armed insurrection attempting to resist the English Reformation began. So, one thing led to another. Back to you, good sir.
Yeah, so in 1547, Ivan the Terrible, the infamous, age 17, crowns himself the first Tsar of Russia.
Yep. The first Tsar of Russia.
Tsar, my bad.
No, that's all right.
I usually say Tsar, but yeah.
Tsar. Well, I mean that's if the British ever take over Russia, because they drank all of their tea. Now they need to have the Tsar. So
Nothing like crowning yourself.
I know, right?
God.
Well, from the other source, it says Grand Duke Ivan IV, Ivan the Terrible of Muscovy, became first Tsar of Russia, replacing the 264-year-old Grand Duchy of Moscow with the Tsardom of Russia. And the whole thing about Tsar is it's played off of Caesar. Caesar.
Oh, I didn't
Roman.
know that.
Yes.
Oh,
they're
okay.
trying to have like their own Caesar, the Tsar.
Yeah.
Caesar. So, 1572, what do we got?
Yeah, in 1572, Thomas Howard, 4th Duke of Norfolk, is tried and convicted of high treason for his part in the Ridolfi, I think that's how it's pronounced, plot to restore the Catholicism in England.
Yep. And this was
I wonder if, like here, it can have the death penalty. Treason.
well, I mean, like usually if anything has a death penalty, treason's the first on the list.
True.
Right next to murder, or regicide, anything like that. Trash can's over there. 1581, English Parliament passed law against Catholicism. So, and that was, what is that, 7 years after that and everything. And this is during the time of the Church of England. So, Catholics gone because, he wanted to divorce his wife. And he had to create the Church of England, Henry VIII, I believe. So,
I believe you're right, yeah.
1605, first edition of El Ignacio Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha, book one of Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes, was published in Madrid, Spain. Don Quixote.
Madrid.
Yes. 1641, Reaper's War, the Junta de Bracos Parliamentary Assembly of the Principality of Catalonia accepted the proposal of establishment of the Catalonian Republic, or the Catalan Republic, under French protection. Now, what else do we got here, if you would like to take this one?
Yeah. So, in 1668, infamous sword duel between George Villiers, Duke of Buckingham, and Francis Talbot, Earl of Shrewsbury, over Anna, Duchess of Shrewsbury, of Mistress of Buckingham. The Earl is mortally wounded.
Yeah, so he died.
Mortally wounded.
Yeah.
Now that's crazy. So Anna, Duchess of Shrewsbury and Mistress of Buckingham. So she was the mistress of George Willers, but she was the Duchess of Francis Talbot. So that must be why they dueled, because they both had claim, like, not to speak of a woman as property, but back then probably was. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
1707.
Oh, good old so-and-so. In 1707, the Act of Union is ratified by the Scottish Parliament.
Yep, ratified.
Right. Gosh, I cannot speak today. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I had a serious problem last night, or yesterday, but this is really cool. So let's see if I can open this image in another tab here to bigger it. There we go. So the Act of Union, you had England, and then you have Scotland, and then we have the original, Union flag of the United Kingdom and everything.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
When what's it called? Ireland. So UK flag throughout the years. When Ireland came in, that's when they brought in the red and the crosses. So actually, hold on. Let's see if I can find it here. There we go. Open image and new tab. So we have here, you have the flag of St. George, flag of St. Andrew, goes down to the flag of St. George in 1606. And then the cross of St. Patrick for Ireland comes down, and now we have the current Union Jack since 1801 until modern times for the United Kingdom.
The flag was built over time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It started the original British one is this cross,
Yeah.
and then this X, and then they added the other X on top of that X, and there you go. Pretty cool. 1716, King Philip V of Spain promulgated the Nueva Planta Decree of the Principality of Catalonia, abolishing the Catalan institutions and its legal system, being replaced by those of Castile, thus putting an end to Catalonia as separate, and became a province of the new French-style Kingdom of Spain. So we were talking about Catalonia and all that stuff earlier, more Catalonia stuff, and yep. 1749, hoax article advertising functions theatrical performer The Bottle Conjurer drew huge crowds to the Haymarket Theatre in London, whose inevitable non-appearance caused a riot. It's alleged the Duke of Montagu perpetrated the fiasco to win a bet. That's 1749, all the way up here, so there we go. Sorry, my eyes aren't chameleons, so I can't focus on two things
No,
at
you're
once.
good.
Yeah, I try to keep the two windows, same here.
You are good.
Thank you. 1765, French astronomer Charles Messier cataloged M41, a galactic cluster in Canis Major. All right, and I do have a picture for. I have no idea what this is, so I'm going to remove that. I don't remember what this one is, so that's all them burning all the Jews and everything. We are way back here. I don't remember what. Oh, that's the Don Quixote.
Wow.
That's the book right there. There we go. The cluster Messier 41. That's pretty cool. 1776, Continental Congress approved enlistment of free blacks. All right.
Free what?
Blacks.
Oh,
Black people.
yes.
Africans.
I just said free glass. I go, what the hell?
Yeah. What do we got here in 1777?
In 1777, Vermont declares independence from New York.
Oh, interesting. So the
Wow.
state. I didn't
Yeah.
realize Vermont was part of New York.
Yeah, I did not know that till now, too.
Yeah. Off a main source here, 1786, Virginia enacted the Statute for Religious Freedom authorized by Thomas Jefferson. Where is that today for the Christians? 1793, what else do we got here?
In 1793, French king Louis, I don't know what that Roman numeral is.
16.
16, sentenced to death by the National Convention during the French Revolution.
Want me to teach you a really quick way on how to learn at least initial Roman numerals? And this
What's
goes
that?
for the viewer too. You know, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is IV. But you want to know why 5 is a V?
What's that?
5, the crux. V.
Oh,
And 10 is two fives, one on top of the other. That's why it's X. So 10, 5, 1, 15. Just for future knowledge.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have that huge clock
That'd be
downstairs.
16.
Yeah.
10, 5, and 1.
Yeah, 10, 5, and 1 is 16. What do we got here in 1832?
In 1830, oh wow! In 1832, Charles Darwin lands at Puerto Preo in the Cape Verde Islands. I think that's how that's pronounced. The first landing of his HMS Beagle voyage.
Yep. HMS Beagle was the name of his ship, and he went all over the place. Like, if you go to our primary source here, you know, look for HMS Beagle, there's like a billion articles. Actually, like here, let me just show you really quick. I'll just do this. HMS Beagle. And all of these articles are just ones that involve that ship. And you can see there's quite a lot of them. So, 1847.
In 1847, John C. Fremont, I think that's how is appointed governor of New California Territory.
I think it's Fremont. Because, you know,
Fremont, yeah.
Pokemon, and they have the little thing over the E, Pokemon. So Fremont.
Yeah.
So it's EA. So,
Yeah.
yeah. It's in the microtransaction.
Yeah.
What else do we got here?
Yeah. In 1862, Hartley cholera disaster in Northumberland, England, results of 204 deaths.
Dude,
That's not good.
when you said Thunbergland, like I just heard, "How dare you?" in my head. Greta Thunberg. But
Greta
yeah,
Thunberg, yeah.
all jokes aside, from the other source that says 204 men and boys perished in a mining disaster, prompting a change in UK law, which henceforth required all collieries to have at least 2 independent means of escape. What a concept!
Yeah.
A failsafe.
Yeah.
You know? You'd think people would be smarter than that, but they're just lazy and stupid. But what else do we got here? This is a really good one. I love this one here.
Okay. In 1865, General William T. Sherman issues Field Order Number 15, redistributing taken, I should say, southern land to newly freed black families in 40-acre plots.
Let me cheer. Wait, do I even have a cheer? There it is. That's justice.
Yeah.
That is justice right there. 1865 as well, munitions magazine explode at Fort Fisher, North Carolina, killing or injuring 200 soldiers. Carelessness of drunken soldiers was blamed. Yeah, you know, don't drink on the job.
Yep.
1868 refrigerator car patented by William Davis, a fish dealer in Detroit. And that's what this is here. This is looks like it's a
Oh, dude, that is cool.
Yeah, and they actually this was before, like air conditioning units, everything. You see right here, they have ice tank on both sides, so they just straight up put ice in the car and have it heavily insulated, and just went for it. There was no electricity, any of that.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. And that reminds me of one of my favorite scenes in movie history was have you seen the movie A Million Ways to Die in the West?
No, I have not.
What? Oh, we gotta watch it. Hold on a second. I gotta show you this scene. Million Ways to Die. I've already looked this up before. I just love this scene so much. Let's see. They talk about the ice delivery and everything. Oh, here it is. Oh, come on, play. There we go.
Oh, hey, look, it's the ice.
They actually used to do this back in the day. Like they shipped it all the way down from the Arctic and everything in huge blocks like this. He actually is explaining what I just explained.
Jesus.
I wasn't expecting that.
And there goes the monetization potential of this video.
I should have known better with you loving a scene.
Yes, you know there's going to be gore or violence or something stupid.
That's great.
His head looked like
Top
a
tier.
smashed grape.
What else do we got here?
In 1870, Virginia becomes the 8th state remitted to the U.S. after Civil War.
Civil War? I can't even try to pronounce that as bad as you did. I can't.
Civil War. There you
They're
go.
the 8th state, huh?
Yeah, to come back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well.
1877, the color organ for light shows was patented by Bainbridge Bishop. And that's right here. Color organ. I don't really know exactly how this works, but it looks like there's a spectrometer or something here, and you push buttons or something. And do they have a video of a color organ? Let me look this up here. Color organ. The realistic color organ. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I really don't like how YouTube is just lagging all the time because of ad blockers. I mean, maybe if they weren't so good. Okay. So that's pretty interesting. Obviously, it didn't look like this.
No.
Yeah,
No,
but still, you know.
Yeah, that's the concept.
I don't know
That's
how
the
they
base
did
of
it in 1877. Did they have electricity back then?
I
1877?
believe they did, but I think it was very scarce.
That would make sense.
I believe they did. Yeah.
Let's see here. 1879, January, record 13 inches of snow fell in New York City, later broken on January 7th, 1996. So over 100 years later.
That's a lot of snow.
Yes. That's over a
Yeah.
foot. 1879, the Windham Resolution by Minnesota Senator William Windham encouraged black migration out of the South, helping trigger the exodus of 1879. 6,000 Southern blacks fled Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas for Kansas. Pretty interesting. Minnesota, having an effect on all that. It's kind of weird. 1883, the Pendleton Act created a basis of U.S. civil service system. It says here, the Pendleton Civil Service Reform Act establishing the United States Civil Service was enacted by Congress. What do we got here in 1887?
In 1887, Cliff House damaged when power cargo of schooner Peril explodes.
Schooner, it's a type of ship. It's like a small...
Schooner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Schooner,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I want to look up I'm just looking up this article here. The parallel disaster. A closer look. I'm trying to see what the Cliff House was. Oh, that's a lot of links. Well, it looks like this is the aftermath of the disaster. You see that there's some destruction here. So it must have been... I mean, like a ship full of powder will cause a lot of damage. So I just wonder, I wonder what the Cliff House even is, though. What's its historical significance and everything. What do we got here? And moving on up into 1900s.
In 1900...
Both of these, actually.
Both of those. The United States Senate accepts the Anglo-German Treaty of 1899, in which the United Kingdom renounces claims to the Solomon Islands.
Wow.
And part 2 in the 1900 is the U.S. gains control over Tutu Isla, whatever how that's pronounced, and Soma, and several smaller Pacific islands.
All right. Samoa. Isn't that where Dwayne The Rock Johnson is from? Isn't he Samoan?
Could be.
Not sure. I don't know where he
Something
was
Samoan.
born at.
You know, like, I couldn't give a crap about him, you know, other than just curiosity. Where
A lot of big dudes come from
Is-
Samoa. I'll tell you that. They play football.
is Dwayne Johnson? I think he's from Samoa, or he's maybe he was born here, but yeah, he was born in California. But his ethnicity, I think he's from Samoa. I don't know. But anyway, 1905 Stanley Cup, Days Arena, Ottawa, Ontario. Ottawa Senators rout Dawson City in Yukon 23-2 for a 2-0 series sweep, most lopsided challenge playoff game in history. Frank McGee scored 15 goals. Wow. 20, and that's hockey, not cricket.
Yeah.
I heard the cricket annoyance.
I thought we were going cricket.
Well,
at
no,
first.
but that's how lopsided this was. You thought it was a
Yeah.
different sport entirely.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got beat so bad. 1908, Pinnacles National Monument, California was established, and that's what this is here. It's just
Jeez, I haven't even seen that.
a rock formation. It looks
Wonder
pretty
where
cool.
that is.
Pinnacles in California somewhere.
I know, but I wonder where.
Well, let's look this up here really quick. Let's Ecosia it. You know, let's start a whole new thing. Not Google it. Let's Ecosia it. Salinas Valley in Central California,
Okay.
about 5 miles east of Soledad and 80 miles southeast of San Jose.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do yet another California road trip, although there probably is plenty to see. So maybe it's something
Yeah.
to keep in mind.
Well, that's way inland.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Kaio,
Yeah.
Did I ever talk with you about that whole
Joshua Tree, right?
yeah, and like $100 or
Yeah.
something a ticket? So we're
Yeah.
gonna put a lid on that for now, but it's still possible later on. So.
Yeah.
And we still gotta go to that train thing that you want to
Yeah,
go to.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
In 1909, Antarctic explorer Douglas Mawson, Edgeworth David, and Mackay reached South Magnet Pole as part of the Midrod expedition.
Huh. If we have from the other source here, British explorers David, Mawson, and Mackay reached South Magnetic Pole, you know, as Kyle just said. And Ernest Shackleton's expedition found the magnetic South Pole. Now that's interesting, because his name wasn't even in here. Ernest Shackled, not in any one of these three. So who's this guy? Who's Ernest Shackleton?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Some third-party person, probably.
yeah, and it's from another source. So I gotta do some more research and everything. What else do we
Yeah.
got here?
In 1911, Pandora becomes the first second-man sailboat to round Cape Horn west to east.
Oh, okay.
A two-man sailboat.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's some rough water down there.
Yeah.
Really tough.
1913, British House of Commons accepted home rule for Ireland, but the Great War got in the way of it happening. That's unfortunate. And 1913, go ahead.
Said boo.
Yeah. From another source here, we have an Indian mathematician, Srinivasa Ramanujan, wrote his first letter to G.H. Hardy at Cambridge, stating without proof various formulae involving integrals, infinite series, and continued fractions, beginning a long correspondence between the two, as well as widespread recognition of Ramanujan's results. I don't really know what that means, but it sounds important, so I put
way
it in
over
here.
my head.
Yeah. 1915, Congress authorized $1 and $50 Panama Pacific International Expo gold coin. All right. Actually, I'm going to look that up here really quick on the Ecosia. And actually, I think we have a photo. Yeah, we got through that. Oh, yeah, here's the magnetic South Pole. Those three people. And this is that Indian guy. It's a whole book about his inventions and everything. All sorts of mathematical equations. And is that a Mobius strip right there? Kind of looks like it. And we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's check out these coins. These looks interesting. Looks pretty cool. I wonder how many of these are still around. How many collectors have them and everything.
Probably worth a lot now.
Yeah. 1917, the Zimmerman telegram was sent from Germany to Mexico, offering promise of Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico being given to Mexico in return for joining World War I if the U.S. enters on the Allied side. British intelligence intercepted the communication and partially deciphered it by the next day. Its release in March shifted U.S. public opinion in favor of war against Germany. So yeah, Germany was trying to pull a fast one. They tried to get Mexico involved to be an agitator to preoccupy the United States with a border problem.
Yeah, and they would recognize all that land to Mexico.
1918, what do we have here?
In 1918, Austria and Germany are disrupted by strikes as people express impatience with leaders continuing the war.
Yep. World War I.
Yep. Yeah, the First World War, yeah.
Yep. We're about to start the third here pretty soon over Greenland.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you hear that several European countries have sent troops over there?
Yeah, I did.
Getting really sketch. So,
Spicy.
yep. What else do we have? This is the big one.
Oh shit! Yeah, I will take. I'm just pre-reading it. In 1919, the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, authorizing the prohibition of the alcohol, is ruffled by the majority of the U.S. states.
Is ruffled?
Yeah, that was bombed.
Ruffled.
That bombed.
It says here, Nebraska became the 36th state to approve the 18th Amendment to the United States Constitution. With the necessary 3/4 of the states approving the amendment, prohibition was constitutionally mandated in the United States 1 year later. And there's a whole theory out there that states that back in the... well, some of this is not theory, some of this is fact, that we had engines that you could use basically... and we spoke about this the other day. What was it? Moonshine and everything. They're powered off of alcohol.
Yeah, because it's so strong.
Yeah, and prohibition was not to get people to stop drinking. That's the cover story. It was all a whole scheme by Big Oil to get rid of a competition, and it worked. And they also created organized crime. Thank you, Big Oil. So, but yeah, just once again, I say, don't take my word for fact. Utilize this show as a stepping stone to get yourself on your own journey of self-education. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Only you'll believe what you'll want to believe. So go out there and learn things yourself. Don't listen to other people. What else do we got here in 1920? This one.
In 1920, League of Nations hold the first council meeting in Paris.
Yep, the predecessor to the United Nations.
What year was that again?
1920. And another 1920 here.
In 1920, Georgia declares independence.
The country, not the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is Georgia. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Georgia, they're both called Georgia.
Yeah.
So. 1921, the Marxist left in Slovakia and the Transcarpathian Ukraine held its founding congress in Lubovshchina. Alright. 31, Australian cricket batting prodigy Don Bradman scored 223 versus West Indies in third test in Brisbane. Most runs scored by a player in a test match in Australia in one day. Crikey!
Cricket.
Hey,
you put the in there just to annoy me, don't you?
Well, you're going to absolutely hate this because we have a back-to-back here. 1933, Cricket's Bodyline Tour. Australian batsman Bert Oldfield's skull was fractured by delivery bowled by Englishman Harold Larwood during the third test in Adelaide. So somebody got their head knocked open. So, I mean, it's it ain't a silly sport. People have gotten injured. And 1936, first photo finish camera installed at Hialeah racetrack in Hialeah, Hallelujah, Florida. Yeah.
Actually, I think it's Hialeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we're all wrong then. And I'm going to take this other one here off of main source. The 1936 Screen Actors Guild incorporated with King Vidor as president. And this was removed from the primary source. Didn't we speak about this, though, the other day? Or something? Or was that some other guild?
I don't know. Ronald Reagan was that president of that guild at one time.
Yeah, but not in 1936.
No. Although probably not too far after that.
Yeah. What do we got here in 1938?
In 1938. Oh wow, it's dark, hard to read it. First jazz concert is held at Carnegie Hall, performed by Benny Goodman and his band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not their style to have a jazz concert.
Another one here.
In 1939, daily newspaper comic strip Superman debuts.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes.
Now this one gives me 9/11 vibes, because remember like how after a bunch of investigation, the FBI and all that stuff, they had all this evidence they did nothing with, and they just let 9/11 happen. You know?
Yeah, actually I did hear about that.
So read this and take into account what month it is right now. So.
Yeah, February. Or no, January.
Before February. But yeah, but read it.
In 1941, U.S. Vice Admiral Berlinger warns of an assault of Pearl Harbor.
Oh, man,
The assault
really?
of Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost a whole year before it happened. And
Yeah,
and
it
it's
happened in December.
and it still happened. I mean, with a 11-month heads up, you'd think that something would happen, unless they wanted it to happen. I mean, it got us in the war, so.
Yeah.
1941 as well, the War Department formed the 1st Army Air Corps Squadron for black cadets. So now we got blacks flying up there. Awesome. What was that movie, like Flying Tigers or whatever, or the Tiger Squadron?
Oh, the black squadron.
Yeah. The black people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to see that really
They
bad.
were really good too. They were,
Yeah.
well decorated, I guess you'd
Well,
say.
I mean, like, they had their own version of a glass ceiling and everything. So if you're gonna prove yourself, you have to be better than the white man. So. 1942, William Knudsen became the first civilian appointed a general in U.S. Army. All right, that has to be a pisser. 42 as well, during the Holocaust, Nazi Germany began deporting Jews from the Lodz ghetto to Kelmo extermination camp. And while that was going on, the crash of TW-8 Flight 3, killing all 22 on board, including film star Carol Lombard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't even have that highlighted. I just read that naturally. 44, what do we got here?
Oh, wow. In 1944, General Eisenhower takes command of Allied invasion force in London.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was the head cheese.
Yep. Well, he became appointed the Supreme Commander just yesterday.
Yeah.
And then this is when he took command
Yeah.
and everything. We have a 1944. Oh, boy.
Oh.
We know what's coming after this.
Oh.
You just scroll down,
yes.
suddenly Hitler. In comes Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
In 1944, U.S. Coast Guard steward Graham first to fly a helicopter from a ship taken off for a surveillance mission for British fighter SS Daghestan, part of a convoy sailing from New York to Liverpool, England.
Nice.
I'm trying to check it out. Is that it?
Yeah, well, they're seeing, if it's combat capable. Well, like, this is beyond first initial trials. Now they're taking it off of a ship to see what else it can do and everything. So, and I wonder, if Hitler even knew helicopters were coming or anything like that. Because on the same day, what do we got here?
Oh, I guess I'm the one that's... Oh, Lord. Adolf Hitler moves into Fern bunker. gosh, German. His underground bunker in Berlin, where he lives until suicide in April 30th.
Yep. Oh, we got some comments here from Mr. Green Thumb Botswana. 1349, the Black Plague disappeared after the burning. Just saying. And Louis the 16th. Oh yeah, he was correcting me too when I got the Romans wrong. But he's claiming that after the Jews were burned, the Black Death disappeared. I'm gonna have to look more into that. You know.
Yeah.
And because not every ass kicking falls from the sky, But so many times, time and time again, countless times almost, the Jews always get the short end of the stick, and I don't think every single time they were just random victims. I think that they must have incited something at some point, because at some point you can't be this much of a victim without having to have pushed a few buttons to begin with. So maybe they did poison the water hole and give everybody the plague. I don't know, but the fact that right here, that's what he's saying, right here. So that's something to look into. Moving on to 1951, world's largest gas pipeline opened between Brownsville, Texas, to 134th Street in New York City. And I wonder if it's still the largest and if it's still around. So that's a question right there. What else do we got here? 1952, the new Dutch Bible translation was finished. All right. So now, they can read the Bible. 1956, Egyptian President Nasser pledged to reconquer Palestine. Keyword, reconquer.
Yeah.
And, after Israel took it over. What do we got here in 1957? This one.
In 1957, 3 U.S. Air Force B-52 bombers, the infamous, departed from Mexico, California, on the first nonstop around the world flight. Oh, that's cool.
You would be technically correct, a couple hundred years prior, because it was Mexico.
And that's
that was
an
a
error on
Freudian
my
slip,
part.
dude.
That's an error on my part. Whoopsie.
Well, you live closer to it than I do, but not by that far.
That's true.
Yeah. What else do we got here?
In 1957, the same year, Cavern Club opens on Matthew Street in Liverpool, England, home of many performances by the Beatles.
Yeah, that's where they started.
Now that makes me wonder, did they go there because it was a new place and they knew that they would be allowed to play rather than an established place already having a lineup? Is that how they got in and everything?
I don't know the actual ins and outs of what you're talking about, how they got in, but I'm sure they auditioned for it.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, I'm saying,
locals,
a more recently opened, club would have a higher chance of, bringing in somebody new like the Beatles rather than something that's already been pre-established and has a lot more stringent, credentials.
Well, keep in mind, it was a completely new sound.
Yeah.
And who was going to be open to that new sound? Obviously, that the cavern was, or whatever it's called, the cave or cavern or whatever.
The Cavern, I think it was.
Yeah.
Cavern Club. Oh. Yeah, we had another 1960 here.
Anyways, they ended up packing the place.
Yeah.
You couldn't get in.
Yeah.
We have Detroit right wing Gordie Howe scored a goal and assist in his 888th career win, a 3-1 win at home over Chicago. Becoming the National Hockey League's all-time leading scorer with 937 points, passing Montreal's Maurice Richard. 1961, Russian espionage ring was detected in Great Britain. And 1962, the shooting of Dr. No began, the first James Bond film before it became known as the James Bond films.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, wow.
And,
Dr. No.
Yeah. And starring Sean Connery.
Yeah.
The original...
I can't see another one after that because, he was around the first and anybody else was just a replacement to me.
To me, and I can't discredit what you're saying.
Goldfather, too. That's where it really took. Dr. No was the start, but, Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
That was the one that took everything off.
Yeah. For me, the first one that I was introduced to was the one from, what was it? The one where it starts off, he's on the dam. GoldenEye. Oh. That one.
GoldenEye.
Yep. 1962, we got that one. Also in 1962, A suit accuses New York City Board of Education used racial quotas. Ah.
They're being sued.
Yeah. And we still do to this day. You know? Like, some of the more prestigious universities, like, like Howard, Harvard, and, Stanton and all that stuff. Like, they're saying, we're getting too many Asians. We need, like, X amount of blacks, and X amount of whites, and X amount of this. Well, that's a quota.
Yeah.
So we still do that shit. What else do we got here? Good Sir Kaio?
I'm just going to say some place, whatever that name is,
It's a guy.
of that town. Oh, is it guy?
Yeah. Nikita Khrushchev.
Anyways,
Oh, yeah, Nikita Khrushchev.
whatever his name is, I know I am not going to pronounce his name right, claims to have 100 megaton nuclear bomb.
Yeah, the Tsar Bomba.
Yeah.
They did have a...
Sorry,
100
yeah.
Now, I just want to hear you try to pronounce it. Please try.
To torture myself and
Yes.
to pleasure yourself, I'm going to... Kurtz, Karhurushkev?
Nice try.
Khrushchev.
Close.
Nikita Khrushchev.
I can't.
Remember when, like, we used to do Births and Deaths and I just got all the Indian names in there?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Torture. Torture.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
90s.
Oh, you want me to read the next one?
Yes, please.
God. PTSD vibes. Anyways, in 1963, Los Angeles, good old LA nightclub and music venue, the Whiskey and Go-Go opens, included into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006.
Nice.
Yeah, the Whiskey a Go-Go.
Yep. 2 years later, in 1965, Outer Limits last aired on ABC TV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And 1966, Johnston Aguiyi Ironizzi seized power in the chaos caused by a military coup and became the Nigerian head of state. Yes. I'm trying to find out. It was 1966. Is that even in here? Where'd it go? Oh, Johnson. Oh, yeah. Okay. 1960. Where is it? 8. The Youth International Party was founded. What? What is the Youth International
Well, what
Party?
country?
That is a good question. So 1968, the Youth International Party. Let's COSIA in here.
Gonna be right back.
All right. 1960s U.S. youth-oriented countercultural political party. Oh my God! There's a marijuana leaf as their icon. Over a red star. Stoner communists.
Wait. What did I?
Stoner
oh my
communists.
God. Dude, this is sick.
Oh
Good thing God it took it.
my
Bro,
God! They're
good thing
called the
I
Yip.
Took a hit.
They're called the Yip.
Hell yeah.
Yip, Appa. Oh my God. I gotta look at that later. That's hilarious. 1969, Jan Palach, a Czech student, self-immolated in protest after the Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia. We have Czech student Jan Palach committed self-deletion by self-immolation in Prague, Czechoslovakia, in protest against the Soviets' crushing of the Prague Spring the year before. Yep. Nothing ever good came out of socialism, communism, fascism, and now even capitalism. 1969, Soviet Soyuz 4 and Soyuz 5 performed the first transfer of crew in space.
Ah,
So,
yeah, I remember
that's
that.
big. Why is this not highlighted? This is huge. So, we have here the Soviet spacecraft Soyuz 4 and Soyuz 5 performed the first ever docking of manned spacecraft in orbit, the first ever transfer of crew from one space vehicle to another, and the only time such a transfer was accomplished with a spacewalk. So this was before they had the couplings and everything. They had to physically, they kept their suits on. They were in a little pod.
Well, yeah, they had
but they opened the door, came out,
did a spacewalk.
and then. But remember, when they came out, they had their little hose.
Yeah.
They had to fully detach. At one point, just like Wall-E with the fire extinguisher.
Where'd he go? He's
Gone.
out there.
Yuri, come back.
Out there.
1970, 4 months after leading a coup against monarchy, Muammar Gaddafi took over rule of Libya. Yep.
That didn't go well with him.
Well,
Foreign
because he
protection.
wanted to get off of the U.S. dollar and get back on the gold standard and get Africa off of, out of the Rothschild boot. But, yeah, didn't work too well. 1970 as well, AAU player Steve Myers made a basketball field goal of 92 feet, 3.5 inches from out of bounds. Tacoma, it shouldn't have counted, but was allowed.
Oh,
No.
out of bounds should not have accounted.
Yes, but it was allowed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone screwed up.
Yeah, well, they it sounds like they acknowledged it was out of bounds, but they still allowed it.
Well, you don't know if they acknowledged it or they're telling you now that it was.
Anyway, 1972, let's see here, where is that? 1972 Dutch something or other. There it is. Good Sir Kaio.
Yeah. 1972, Dutch speed skater. Oh Lord, whatever that name is.
Oh, no, you're
Try
right. He likes hanging you out, doesn't
Yes.
He likes to torture me to death.
Your misery feeds me.
ATJ.
he? Just call him Speed Racer.
Speed. Colon.
Oh my god, he named 5!
I can't do
It's not even the word. You said
Speed
colon.
Racer. I can't do it while I'm laughing. Becomes European all-around ladies champion for the first of 3 consecutive years.
I have to at least try this. ATJ Dialistra.
Stick with Speed Racer.
But that's not their name.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, man.
What else? 1973.
Oh gosh, 1973. Scientists at Corning Glass granted U.S. pen number, whatever that number is, for optic fiber.
Oh.
Invested August 1970, beginning of telecommunications revolutions.
Oh, that's
Or
starting.
revolution.
That's
Yeah.
starting fiber optics.
Yes.
Oh, that's huge.
Yes, massive. And it's not even highlighted.
No.
Oh, you'd think something that utilizes the dang internet would give props to the internet. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, patent number 3,711,262 for anyone who's interested. So
Yeah.
now we have something interesting. Oh, they highlight this, of course. Okay.
In 1974, novel The Infamous Jaws by Peter Benchley is published by Doubleday.
Now, the Loon and I, actually, we went to, a couple weeks ago, we went to the La Brea Tar Pits, and next to it was several other museums, including LACMA, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and some motion picture museum or something, whatever it was. Now, in there, they had this whole special thing, and they had this all advertised, so they had this, maybe it's a new exhibit, or maybe it's some kind of, like, promotion or something, but they had Jaws in there.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. And
That's
actually, I only have one picture of the Jaws section, but here it is. Check out the clapboard.
yeah.
I love this.
Oh, that is cool.
The clapboard, they have it as shark teeth, so instead of click, it's click, like a Jaws. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love this. It says here, director Steven Spielberg, camera Armetz, January 22nd, 1975, according to the tape on the thing here.
Doo-doo.
Dun dun, dun dun, dun 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 dun. 1979, Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi fled Iran for Egypt during the Iranian Revolution. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Mohammed.
Yeah, Iran's not doing too hot right now.
No.
No,
Well,
they're not.
No.
they're the ones he got overthrown by the Imam.
Yeah.
Actually started by, and he was kind of I don't know, kind of brutal, I guess. But President Carter convinced him to give more civil rights to his people. It got his ass kicked out.
Yeah, well, now they still don't have any civil rights.
No, they have none.
Yeah. That says here, the last Iranian Shah fled Iran with his family for good and relocated to Egypt during the Iranian Revolution, and he will preside until unrest in the country subsides. Oh, the Bakir government was established by the Shah in Iran. Okay, that's weird. So I guess like he established the government and then it fell immediately, or maybe this because this is
Oh,
this
he was
is
around for a while, didn't he?
yeah. Well, no, this is all 79.
Oh, okay.
This is all the same events.
Well, he was the Shah for a while.
Yeah, but this is saying that on this date in 1979, on the same day that he fled, he established a government. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Yeah. What do we got here in 1980?
1980, Paul McCartney is arrested at Tokyo International Airport for possession of good old MJ, marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
He is sent to jail for 9 days before being deported.
Yeah, they don't mess around with anything, any drugs in Japan.
That was a big deal. I remember that.
Well, no, it still is to this day.
No, but I remember that whole.
Yeah.
I think he wasn't allowed back.
No, it wasn't that. It was Indonesia, and I think we're actually because he does get kicked out again on this date.
Oh, okay.
So we will talk about Paul McCartney and his wife for possession of marijuana. I think it was in Indonesia, and they got kicked out twice from there and then banned. But like I've heard I've heard crazy stories from U.S. military serving their tours of duty or whatever. So some of them who've been stationed in Japan, I heard this one story about this guy who somehow got weed or whatever, and his bunkmates they tore it up, flushed it down the toilet, got rid of everything, and then not even 10 minutes later, a random search came in, and they think that somebody tried to set him up and all that stuff. Because Japan does not care if we're their allies. They will lock you up and throw away the key. They do not care.
Gotcha.
So, 1981, let's see here. What do we got? This one's awful.
1981, boxer Leon Spinks is mugged. His assailants even took his golden teeth. Ow.
Wow.
Ow, that hurt.
I wonder, are they fillings or entire teeth? And
oh God.
Now, what's how long does it take to extract a golden tooth from somebody, especially a boxer?
First off, do you have a pair of pliers on your side? Yeah.
Well, I mean, says he was mugged, so maybe he got pistol whipped or something, or
I don't know. And it popped out.
How do you
screw your dental? We're just going to take your teeth.
How do you rob somebody's gold teeth?
Hey, Spinks is known for
Lord.
Upsetting Muhammad Ali and taking his crown.
Muhammad.
So they took his crown. Here we go. This is what I said earlier. What do we got here?
In 1984, Paul and Linda McCartney are arrested in Barbados for possession of good old MJ. Cannabis. Yep.
So, same calendar day. Just, what was that, 4 years apart or something?
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
This is something that might interest all of the men watching the show here.
Oh, yeah. In 1985, the good old Playboy announces end of stapling centerfolds. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Do you know what a centerfold is?
I do not.
You remember in cartoons when somebody's looking at an adult mag, the whole thing comes out.
Folds out. Yeah.
That's a centerfold. It's in the center of the mag. It just comes out. So they said they won't stable it anymore. So maybe people can put it on their wall or put it in their stash.
Do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 1986, first meeting of the Internet Engineering Task Force. That sounds ominous. Internet Engineering Task Force. Are they going to bust through my wall with a wrench or something?
Seems dystopian, but yeah.
Yes, it sounds ominous. 88, Czech dissident Václav Havel was arrested in Prague for taking part in demonstrations against the communist government. 1989, USSR announced a plan for a 2-year manned mission to Mars. I don't think they made it. So.
No.
92, Well, I'm going to read this, but I will want you to try to read, the first name here. But 992, Chapultepec Peace Accords were signed in Mexico City, which ended the 12-year Salvadorian Civil War. And from our other source, El Salvador officials and rebel leaders signed the Chapultepec Peace Accords in Mexico City, Mexico, ending the 120-year Salvadorian Civil War that claimed at least 75,000 lives.
Wow.
120-year? No, 12-year.
12
year, not 120. That'd be ridiculous. So, and I've already pronounced it, so it'd be unfair if you gave it a shot now. So you get off easy this time. 1992, Eric Clapton performed for an episode of MTV's Unplugged at Bray Film Studios in Windsor, England. Recording won 6 Grammy Awards and became Clapton's best-selling album and the best-selling live album of all time.
One of our
And
great,
R.I.P.
guitar
to
players.
MTV.
What do you say,
They're
Kyle?
non-existent. R.I.P. to MTV. They're
yeah.
non-existent now.
Yeah. Do you remember when MTV actually showed music videos? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it started.
Yeah. I was making a joke.
Oh.
'Cause they certainly don't do that anymore.
I swear, I think they used to, or something did. I watched some TV thing.
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s or something, and they were playing music videos and stuff.
Yeah, back in the 90s and everything they did.
Yeah.
What do we got in the next millennium here?
In good old 2001, a fuel supply tanker runs aground off the island of San Cristobal, Cristobal, causing a ecological disaster.
I wonder how much gallons and such were spilled, but we're already over an hour, so we got to keep going. I have no time to look things up. But if anybody wants to tell us in the comment section, interact with us, get involved in the stories, 2001 as well. What else do we got here?
And oh lord,
Oh jeez.
oh lord.
I didn't do this on purpose. I swear.
I briefly pre-read that. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be challenging. In 2001, Conagle's president, Laurent Desiree Kabbalah, is assassinated in his office by one of his own bodyguards.
Yeah.
Hey, you nailed
Oh,
it.
that sucks.
Yeah, you did pretty good with that. But
Yeah.
in Kinshasa.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's from the other source. In Kinshasa, was where he got assassinated.
Tasha. Yeah.
What else do we got here?
Oh God, Bin Laden.
We will be talking
Jesus.
about him actually. So here, let me get both of these in the chamber for you. I can't, so I'll just do this for now.
Okay. U.S. President Bill Clinton awards former President Theodore Roosevelt a posthumous medal. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Medal of Honor for his service of the Spanish-American War.
I have trouble with that word too. Posthumous or something means
Posthumous, yeah.
Posthumous. That was posthumanos.
I don't know.
Means dead. Means after he's dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we get to talk about Bin Laden.
It makes sense.
Oh God.
Humanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, in 2002, United Nations Security Guard anonymously established an arms embargo and freeze assets of Osama bin Laden. Lord, I cannot speak
You know what
today.
it's called?
Yeah, I know what it's called, but my tongue is stupid today. Aquade and the members of the Taliban
Passamaquoddy.
and,
Come on.
and the
Turn his
and
hair
the members
pink.
of the Taliban.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, see you guys.
Okay. Oh, I thought. But yeah,
Oh,
Al Qaeda. I wonder why it took so long. 2002. Why are we just now freezing his assets? It happened in 2001.
I don't know. They had to find him or, go through the process.
Quade.
Al Qaeda. Al Quade. Pass him a Quade. Well, while Kaio's recollecting himself, I'm going to take us up to 2003. Space Shuttle Columbia takes off for mission STS-107, which will become its final one due to its disintegration 16 days later on re-entry.
Oh, well.
So,
Yeah, that's a good reason why it was his final.
Yep. 2005, at 66 years old, Romanian University lecturer Adriana Ilescu became the oldest birth mother in the world.
Wow.
So gave birth, on this day at 66 years old. Oh, her.
Wow.
Wait, no, that's not. No, that's not the same one. That's.
Unless the kid came out wrinkled. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say what went through my brain. Okay, I'm not.
Do it.
The baby wasn't the only thing that was wrinkled. Okay, what do we got here in 2006? Okay, now it's time for me to deflate.
In 2006, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is sworn as Libya's president, become Africa's first elected female head of state.
Liberia, not Libya.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
Gosh.
Off of main source here, we have in 2011 the Syrian Civil War. The Movement for a Democratic Society, TEV-DEM, was established with the stated goal of reorganizing Syria along the lines of Democratic Confederation. So, isn't that around the time after Gaddafi died? Because it's been a while
Yeah.
since Gaddafi got assassinated.
He wasn't in Syria.
Oh, that's right. He was. Oh, too many things going on. 2012, the Mali War began when Tuareg militants started fighting the Malian government for independence. So they wanted
Malian.
Yeah, Malian, not Somalian.
Somalian.
Mali, Somali. Johnny Somali? I hope he's rotting in prison. So, he's in prison where? In Korea or Japan?
I don't know.
I don't care. 2016, what do we got? This one's really interesting here, actually. You'd love this.
In 2016, first ever flower grown in space. A Xena aboard the International Space Station using NASA's Veggie system. Oh, that's cool.
Zinnia. So take a look at this.
Yeah.
I can't get over that flag. That's just ridiculous. Zinnia. Oh, so one of these. That's a beautiful flower. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Give me some images. Whoa. That's some color right there. Holy crap.
Purple.
Purple. Wait, no, I don't want the link. I want the image. Give me the image. I want to see the flower. Those are magnificent. Purple,
red,
orange.
orange,
Hey,
yellow.
it's like my vape. Reds. Oh. 2018, off a main source, Myanmar police opened fire on a group of ethnic Rakhine protesters, murdering 7 and wounding 12. 2019, Australian Bureau of Meteorology tweets, last 4 days were the country's hottest on record, with Tarakola, South Australia, reaching 49 Celsius, or 120 Fahrenheit. Port Augusta at 48.5 Celsius, or 119 Fahrenheit. I know how that feels in this room. So. We also have in 2019, Egyptian city Cairo was engulfed by a sandstorm, turning it orange.
Oh, jeez.
That just makes me wonder, like, I'm just imagining South Park, like having the sandstorm. Look at that.
Oh, wow, look at that.
It's going to be the greatest sandstorm ever. I guarantee you that.
Trump.
Yeah.
It looks apocalyptic, doesn't it?
Well, it looks like any day in California in the height of fire season.
Yeah, no shot. Yeah.
There's been... I actually have photos of when the sky has looked like this out here. So,
Yeah, old orangey, yeah.
Yeah. 2019 as well, Houston guard James Harden became the first player to score 55-plus points in back-to-back NBA games since Wilt Chamberlain in 1962. Scored 58 in 145 to 142 overtime loss to Brooklyn. 18 straight games with 30-plus points.
Wilt Chamberlain one season averaged 50 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what this is, 55 plus points.
In 2 consecutive games.
Okay. Was that in 2019? Is that related to this or?
No.
Okay.
No, he did that back in the 50s.
Ah. Okay. 2019 as well. United Nations said at least 890 were killed in ethnic violence in the Western Democratic Republic of Congo in December, with 465 buildings destroyed, delaying the presidential election. I wonder what ethnicity was attacked, though. 2020, former Sacramento State softball player Alyssa Nakin became the first woman to hold a coaching position on Major League Baseball staff when named an assistant by the San Francisco Giants.
Hey, good
Yeah.
for her.
Nice.
Yeah. And what else do we got here?
In 2020, newly appointed manager Carlos Beltran and New York Mets mutually agreed to part ways because of his role in Houston Astros sign-stealing scandal. Third manager forced out of a job as a result of the allegations.
Astros sign stealing scandal. What does that mean?
Baseball. Stealing signals from the catcher.
Oh, okay.
And then telling the batter what's coming.
That would be a scandal.
He's doing it probably from the dugout.
Yikes. 2020 as well, the McLean brothers, Ewan at the age of 27, Jamie 26, and Lachlan at 21 of Scotland, arrived in Antigua after rowing a boat across the Atlantic Ocean in record 35 days, 9 hours, and 9 minutes. In addition to making the fastest 3-man crossing, they are also the youngest and the first sibling trio. Wow.
Wow. Across the Atlantic?
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
We also have the first impeachment of U.S. President Donald Trump moved into his trial phase in the Senate. Oh, whoop-de-doo. And the United States Senate ratified the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement as a replacement for NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. 2021, 10 Nepali climbers became the first to reach the summit of K2 in the winter on the China-Pakistan border. Wow. The K2 is, I think it's like the hardest, if not one of the hardest mountains to climb.
It's a tough one, yeah.
So, 2023, what do we got here?
In 2023, Italy's most wanted mobster, Matteo Mazzina Denario, 61, arrested at a private cancer clinic in there we go. Kind of lost track there. Palermo, Sicily, after being on the run for 30 years. Wow, 3 decades. Wow.
And last but not least,
in 2024, Iran carries out a missile attack on a militant group on Jahisa al-Adi in Balochistan, Pakistan, killing 2 children and angering Pakistan.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that shall conclude the show. For all of you and all of us, I am AO Xander.
I am Caillou by Boshi.
Golden Loon.
And you, thank you once again for coming in and joining us. We stream every day, or at least have a video out. But for streaming, we do it at 5 p.m. Pacific time, whatever that is for you. You can go and co-see it. Until next time, whenever that is, wherever that is, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection.